High intensity versus low intensity cardio. What is the difference? I was listening to a podcast the other day and they were explaining that high intensity cardio is more efficient because you can do more work in less time, burning more calories versus low intensity steady state cardio. Now the problem with that is they're focusing on the calorie burn. When with exercise, you shouldn't be focusing on calories. You should be focusing on the adaptation of that exercise you're doing. So what are the adaptations between low intensity and high intensity cardio? First, higher intensity cardio, we're focusing on the anaerobic side of your energy system, which means lack of oxygen. You're doing a high amount of work in a short amount of time, and your ability to bring in oxygen is very low. So you're getting your body more efficient at using less oxygen to perform higher intensity work. And then there's the heart adaptation. With higher intensity, your body's more rigid, more stiff. It's creating more tension, which means it increases your blood pressure. Now the heart has to adapt to that blood pressure. In order for your heart to be able to pump the blood out against that high pressure, it has to squeeze harder. So the adaptation is making the heart walls thicker. Low intensity is aerobic, meaning with oxygen. You can do this for long periods of time. Look at marathon runners. So you're training your body to be more efficient at using oxygen. This is where endurance and stamina comes in. Now the heart adaptation, low intensity cardio, you're not creating as much tension as high intensity, so the blood pressure is not near as high. So the heart has to adapt by pumping more oxygen and more blood throughout the rest of the body. In order for it to do that, the heart needs to be filled up with more blood. When that happens, the left ventricle of the heart expands larger. So the adaptation is making that space, that volume bigger, which means it can fill up more blood and oxygen so it can be pumped out. Again, making the heart more efficient at pumping blood out. And this adaptation allows you to see things like a lower resting heart rate, lower blood pressure, and overall, this is the big bang for your buck for heart health. As you can see, very different adaptations between low intensity and high intensity cardio. You cannot do higher intensity cardio to replace low intensity because you're not going to get the same adaptations. You're not going to get the same benefits. And if your goal is fat loss, you shouldn't be focusing on exercise to lose fat. You should be focusing on your nutrition and getting into a calorie deficit. Exercise is a supplement for nutrition when it comes to fat loss. I hope this helps answer some questions on low intensity and high intensity cardio. If you have more questions, please ask. I'm happy to answer them. And if you like this, please like it, share it, and follow me for more.